As Richard Dawkins has said in one of the podcasts, The Poetry of Reality, the dangers of anti-science. And as Frederick Jameson has given a talk at CUNY or more than 10 years ago, pointing out the distinction between politics and American utopianism in terms of problems and solutions, which reminded me of the dangers of anti-science that are embedded in politics. Just like one of the interviews Richard Dawkins has made with one of the leading concerned women of America, because all the demands for evidence and all the interview, it's more or less being dominated by politics more than science. What I think is that Frederick Jameson, the distinction is this, in terms of solutions and problems in politics and in American utopianism, is that in politics, which is not limited by the politics in America, but in politics, there are problems without solutions. Otherwise, there would be no politicians. And in American utopianism, there's solutions without problems. And maybe the third would be after watching one of the Bill Maher new rules on Tea Party, where there's supposedly no politics, supposedly no American utopianism, but there are fantasy or imagined solutions to the problems posed in those tea parties. Well, Tea Party is not a real party, but could be conceived as a shadow party and for politics, if not for science. Well, the fourth would be Espresso Party. This is more complex than the three. Espresso Party has a few layers of shadowing, and in an Espresso Party, there's global international politics. So the Espresso Party, Tea Party could be more localized, but Espresso Party is glocalized, to use the right term. It's both local and global, and just one term, glocal. An Espresso Party has local and global dimensions, and the local politics and global politics are mixed and matched in these tea parties. Problems are mixed and matched, and the solutions are not resolved in the Espresso parties. These are just hypothetical parties, just like the mocha pot or the espresso pot. These are hypothetical problems that are pointed out in the espresso parties. And the espresso parties could be conceived as the local version of the tea parties, which are more or less like local parties shadowing the politics and the problems, or maybe even making more problems in a way as to self-present solutions. So maybe just manufacturing problems instead of pointing out real problems and real solutions, material problems and material solutions on both local and global dimensions. Maybe they might be even furthering the problems instead of solving the existing problems. And my suggestion would be to just offer a name, a term, a concept for these sorts of local, shadowy political formations, just like the woke movement. I mean, that looks as if it's like an activist and philosophical, political movement of the intellectuals, but there's more and more politics than what is being framed and represented as the woke. And yeah, to me, Espresso Party, including intellectuals, politicians, scientists, and these like pseudo-scientific, pseudo-political scientific formations on global levels and dimensions. And yes, the symbol, the logo of the Espresso Party could be like just like all the hypothetical problems and hypothetical self-conceived, self-concerned, solutions would be the espresso pod or mocha pod. When all this binary duality between problem solutions and politics and an American utopianism on both local and global levels and dimensions reminds me of a scene I remember from a parody film of from the early 1990s. I forgot the name. I watched the film in early 1990s. Might be the parody of Jurassic Park. I think there was a parody of the Jurassic Park. I forgot the name, but it was something Park. Yeah, in that film, I watched the film probably 30 years ago. I don't remember the exact, but I remember the scene. There's a film set somewhere in Hollywood, California, or somewhere, and someone gets out of the film set, or there's like a parody of one of the films of I don't know, time and space travel, and in that scene, someone gets out of a film, or someone is supposed to be in the set of a film, but ends up in the wrong set. Because of all the misuses of technology for time travel and space travel or something like that, the set is wrong, ends up in the wrong set, and he asks, "Is this Dances with the Wolves?" And because the set is wrong, says no. I mean, there are mismatches in terms of problems and solutions in politics and in American utopianism, or let me just say global utopianism, if not just American utopianism.